Hello everyone, this is a little video to help us to log on and find our classes in a website called Diagnostic Questions. We're going to use this most weeks in order to, I'm going to give you some questions to answer, and I get a bit of feedback from it. There are multiple choice questions, helps me to see how you're all getting on. If you did the complete maths quizzes with me before, it's basically a bit like that, it's just a different platform. So the first thing we have to do is find diagnostic questions. So if you go into a search engine and you diagnostic questions, if you type in those words, it will take you to diagnosticquestions.com. So that's what you want to find, diagnostic questions, and you'll see here, this is the home page. It says get started for free, and you need to create an account, I'm afraid. I know that you've got a few accounts already, but keep a wee note of them all. So you're going to have to create an account with your first and your second name. So I'm going to put in a name which isn't mine. We're going to make up we might throw a number in as well, and you want to go ahead and make a password that you can remember. Again, write it down. It doesn't have to be super secure, but it's just so that you can access it. The date of birth, they do want to have a date of birth. It's mainly it's all anonymized, so there's no personal data really stored. It's just they use it for statistical analysis to see the ages of people that are working on the site. You can put in your gender, and I wouldn't worry about an email address. You can put it in if you want. They don't do anything with it other than send you out reminders if your quizzes are due. Okay, so you can then press create a student account, and the first thing you're going to do is welcome Cinderella. Put your class code in. Now you'll find your class code on a separate bit of information I'm going to send you. And I've cut and pasted mine because it's a bit long, so I would recommend you do the same. All of the class codes begin SC, and then there's a series of capital letters and numbers. So if you get that right, you can join the class, and as you can see here, I've just managed to join the class of Disney princesses, which I'm kind of excited about. And you can see that I've already set a wee quiz to do. It's called addition and subtraction. It tells me when it's due. So it's due on the 24th of April. That's a wee while away. So we can go to start. So straight away you can start a quiz that's due. And you'll notice that it says here addition and subtraction. You go to start. It says it's due in 7 days. And you'll kind of maybe recognise the idea that we've got a question and then it gives us potential answers here. So we've got 45 plus something equals 100, or which one could it be? There's the four possible answers, and down at the bottom here you'll find the little buttons to press. So I think that the answer is B. Now you can always, in all of these things, none of it's going to be mental mathematics. If you can get the answer in your head, great. But if you need to do some working, whatever it is, then make sure you've got paper and pencils beside you so that you can do your best attempt. It shouldn't be a rushed thing. You should take as much time as you need. Now, I just picked this kind of randomly from a set collection of 38 questions here, and there's no way. Our quizzes are going to be much shorter than that. It just so happened that was one that was kind of off the shelf. It says here, I think this because, and your explanation will be seen by the teacher, well, because you can either just type in something like that, because I know that 45 plus 55 is 100, or maybe you worked out that if you take 45 away from 55, now there's no, that in itself isn't going to be corrected, it's just you can write something, you can do something like that, and I'll just see that. Okay, so it's just an explanation. If you did kind of guess it, you notice I think the answer is B. Okay. Then you can just say I'm just guessing and be honest about it. If it's a guess, say it's a guess. Okay, and if you're absolutely unsure of what to do, you don't need to. If you can put an explanation in, great. And they'll say, I'm just guessing, okay? And so you can go on. I've got two numbers. The sum of the numbers is 21. The difference between them is 5. Okay, so what are my two numbers? Well, you've got to remember that sum means add, difference means subtract. And so if you subtract the two numbers, have got to be 5 between it. So that could be 10 and 5, could be 13 and 8, and so on. So you get the idea. And you go through the quiz, and then at the end, then you should be able to just submit that, and I'll get some information. You'll get feedback too at the end. Okay, so that's how you sign up. But we'll engage with that a bit more over the weeks. I just wanted to make sure that you're able to find your class, and then I'll give you information about when you sign in. Probably the first time there might not be a quiz up there. I'll be telling you on a Friday. Usually go in and do the quiz. So don't worry if you sign up, you join the class, and there isn't a quiz there just to start you off. I might put a wee kind of couple of questions in just to try it off, but don't worry if there's nothing there to start with. Okay, go and try that. Let me know if you've got any problems.